I mean, I haven't played a lot with like Teamer Shift. The closest I've played was like Bring to Light Scapeshift, but that was a while ago. Looks like Joe is going to take a mulligan. He did have 2 Valak hits in his hand, so
Yeah.
it's probably good. Although I did see a Muvali Acid Moss.
Yeah, that's kind of
out
the
his deck.
tech right now.
Yeah, after who played that at MC
Tien
London?
Nguyen?
Tien Win.
Yeah, Tien
Win, I
Nguyen.
think is how you say his name.
Yeah.
Top 8 competitor Tien Win.
Yeah.
Apologize if you're watching and
I don't.
we're getting your name wrong.
Yeah. He's cool dude. I think he went like 13-1-1.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, like I don't think he lost a match in Modern.
I'd have to go back and look, but yeah, no, important. There have been additions to Modern since then.
This is
with War of the Spark.
Yeah.
With War of the Spark.
Yeah. I mean,
which has affected Modern probably more than the Modern Horizon set that was made to affect Modern will.
Oh, I'm so excited for Modern Horizons though.
Are you?
Yeah, for 1 card.
What card? Oh wait, no. What am I talking about? It's you. It's you I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What card? Well, you can tell the people.
What is loose?
What is loose?
Yeah.
Threads of Disloyalty.
No, the
That's
goose is loose.
The goose is loose.
Yeah.
We're playing Geist Saint Draft?
No, Nimble Mongoose.
That's a mongoose, not a goose. All right, so we have 7 cards. I see 2 Acid Mosses, I see 2 Tribelders, and I see 3 lands. I'm sneeping this if I'm Joe.
Well,
and I'm putting back probably a Tribelder.
so I can see arguments between Asimov or Tridelver here. Asimov, you don't know how impactful Asimov is going to be here.
You don't, but it's probably some sort of disruptive element. And you have a 2-mana turn 2 play with a Steve.
Yeah,
I think he is sending a Steve back.
Okay. So
you have a turn 3 play with the Acid Moss, and then if you only had multiple things, and I don't know what Acid Moss say. Does Acid Moss say any land? Oh, there's a Scapeshift too.
Yeah, it's
so you can blow up this basic forest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no. So I forgot the part of the Acid Moss is, it also gets land. Is this like?
Oh yeah, you also ramp.
Yeah. So.
I know it gets any forest, but does it destroy any land?
Yes,
That's the question
it can
I have.
destroy any land.
Okay. Because Joe doesn't need to like actually interact with Mark's doing. He just needs to stall until he's available. Now, if I'm Joe here, this is a quick thing. You don't know you're playing against 3-color. You actually kind of know you're playing against 3-color deck because he played Wild in the Coddle.
At least 3 colors.
But I would have played a Stomping Ground instead of the Cinderglade to start off with.
He wasn't guaranteed a Steve comes in.
Doesn't he? I thought he had 2 Stomping Grounds.
Yeah. So
if he has 2 Stomping Grounds, he can do it anyway. And as soon as you play Cinderglade, you're kind of telling your opponent, "Yeah, I'm on a Valakut strategy."
I mean,
then they're not gonna fetch under 18 or to 18 and under by themselves.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of critical. But typically, if I see Stomping Ground anyways, I'm going to think Valakut right now.
Right now, yeah, but he could also be like a bad burn draw, a bad zoo draw, interesting Jund draw. There's a lot more options than if it was Cinderglade.
Yeah, I think if Mark is smart, so I think it was.
Yeah, I don't
think kind of minute.
Yeah, and he's had the Noble Hierarch, but there's a chance he would have fetched Shocked. But I don't know. We don't know.
So if we blow up the Sacred Foundry, this Wild Nakata.
That's a 1/1.
Yep.
Yeah. Or 2/2 if it attacks with a Noble Hierarch.
Yeah.
Play. So now Mark is playing a 3-color deck, so he should have a lot of fetch lands. He might have to fetch to 18 anyway. See, here's a Wooded Foothills.
He does have a Helix in his hand to pad his life total a little.
That's good. That is good.
But Mark plays a Knight of the Reliquary deck, so he is just incentivized to play
a lot of fetch lands. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he is Dramoka's Command. That does not help against Scapeshift or Valakut.
It helps against if he has. So this is so it's probably +1/+1 counter and fight.
Yeah.
So we're just
we're gonna see that. This is just a 2 mana. I'm gonna deal 4 damage to you. I don't want your I keep saying Steve, but some people might not know what that is. Sakura Tribelder to jump in front of the Wild Nakatl and not deal damage, because now Joe is gonna take 5, go to 9.
Yep.
He might not have time to get to Scapeshift, because now that Mark has a Wooded Foothills, he is going to be able to fetch another Sacred Foundry.
Here.
Ooh, see, this is going to be good for Joe if Mark might have a play, but now he's going to, we're not going to have anything to make our Wild Nakatl a 3/3 after this Movali Asimos.
We don't know if there's any infect big ol' Sweeney, but
I will
we can check.
keep my eye out for it.
So I think I saw a Scoos in Mark's hand.
That is going to be good as a way to, again, pad his life total.
Yeah, and also just like helps insulate from the threat.
So what Joe really needs here is a Primeval Titan.
So 7, 4.
We might not actually.
I think Joe's just dead because the Helix in hand.
Probably. 1, 2, 5. I'm counting 8 right now. If we don't have another, if we blow up this Sacred Foundry, but he has to shock to do that because his only land in hand were Stomping Grounds, and so now, yeah, we're 1 point over lethal. And this is all assuming that we can't pump the Nakatl. I don't know the other card in Mark's hand. It could be just another fetch.
He has a Field of Ruin.
Field of Ruin would give him the ability to make it a 2/2, so yeah, that would have been lethal as well. Yep. But you can't. He didn't have the mana to Field of Ruin plus Edith Guy plus Lightning Helix.
I mean, he can just Field of Ruin, get Mountain, and Helix with Noble.
Yeah. So, assuming he plays basic Mountain.
He does.
You do? Do you know he does?
Yes.
Okay. Because if there's any land people aren't gonna, any basic people aren't gonna play, it's going to be basic Mountain. No, now we can't. Does he have a Lightning Bolt? So he takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3, 5. He
Goes
goes
to 2.
6. Well, assuming he fields.
I mean, he can field because he ate a good thing.
Yeah.
But now we also can't Lightning Helix. So Joe's basically at 2. Unless we have another land in hand. No, we got to play a land for turn. In the Field of Ruin.
Yep. So wait, did Mark just draw a bolt?
I mean, yeah, maybe Mark drew a bolt.
Yeah. I mean, even because
even if he drew a bolt, I don't like his sequencing here. I would rather he had done this beforehand to.
Like, he had lethal this turn, right?
I mean, if he drew a bolt, he still has lethal.
Yeah.
Is Joe at 1? And yeah, if Joe's at 1, then he had lethal if he had done this beforehand.
Yeah. So
now if
he
Mark
draws a Search for Tomorrow or Steve, I think Mark's dead because we have a Cinderglade in hand.
Yeah. That was Search for Tomorrow. That was Search for Tomorrow.
Did Mark just get punished?
Yeah, because if he had gotten this mountain in combat, his Nakatl would have been a 3/3.
No, I wouldn't have.
Why?
3/3. So 3/3/6. No, if you just he had 4 damage on board. He was at 7. He could just 4 damage Helix, pay 2 mana, get basic Mountain, use Noble.
Yeah.
Unless he just slow rolled the bolt.
I think Mark would have just done it while Joe. Because what would Joe have done to stop this? Now this is, of course, I mean, Joe's a Valaka player, so he should be able to see the Search for Tomorrow into Scapeshift line.
Yep.
And it looks like he does.
Oh wait, no, he's not dead, because Mark's at 19.
Oh, Mark's at 19.
Yeah, because the Scoos.
You're right.
So, what?
Oh, did he draw Primeval Titan?
Oh wait, no, I think he's.
He's just shortcutting.
Yeah.
So what we can do here,
we can kill the board.
We can kill the board.
And hope he doesn't draw a bolt or a white source.
Well, I mean, Joe doesn't know about the.
Well, I'm saying
the Helix in his hand.
I mean, he's playing against a red deck, so he probably just assuming he has a.
I mean, yeah. So he's gonna sacrifice 7 lands.
Yep.
We're assuming we're gonna see the Valakut 6 mountains.
So we have 3 triggers to creatures, 3 triggers to Marks. I assume he's just going to kill Noble also.
I mean, yeah. You have to. I mean, he has to kill Noble. He's a 1.
Oh yeah.
Noble's a lethal attacker.
Oh yeah. He does have to kill Noble.
So he's gonna get all his duels.
All the Stomping Ground. I think he has like 1 Stomping Ground left in his deck, anyways.
He has 1 in hand and I believe 2 in play.
Yeah. So he's going to get both Cinderglades and basic 3 more mountains. 3 more mountains.
Is there a chance he doesn't have enough mountains?
Oh no, he does.
Okay.
Because he can.
There's 3.
So actually, he wants to keep a Cinderglade in deck for
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, he wants to keep one Cinderglade in his deck for the Asimalls in his hand.
Yeah, but he might not have a choice.
No, he still has one more Cinderglade in his deck. I saw.
Okay. He does have one more
when he was
Cinderglade in his
searching.
deck? Okay. Yeah. No, you're correct.
Yep.
So he's going to deal 3 to Mark and kill his board.
So 9 to Mark. Wait.
Yes. So Mark will go to 10.
Wait.
What?
Why? Oh, I think he put 2 triggers on WoW Nikado?
I can't think of a reason why you would do that.
Because he probably thought it was a 4/4.
I mean, maybe.
Yep. Okay, so we have back to back. I mean, I don't think if Joe loses right here, I don't think that's going to matter.
I mean, it probably will matter. It gives him another draw
Okay.
step. Oh, but we drew a white source.
Yep.
And that's going to be it for game 1.
Also, the yellow card in Mark's hand was Arlincord.
Arlincord would have done it in 2 turns.
Yeah.
Because you make a wolf, flip the Arlincord, and then you get the bolt on the back half. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's game 1.
Yeah.
Going to
next game.
going to Mark Anliker.
Yep.
Rob Meadows watching the stream. Are you watching the stream?
No, I said what?
Oh, you said what's
What
up in
up?
chat. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're using his account if we need to
'cause
type anything out
Luke's,
to you guys.
account is logged out.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. What happened to our Top Deck Productions commentary account?
I don't think we know the password.
Go Jake. Go Jake.
I think no. I mean,
I'm just assuming it was Jake.
hashtag blame Jake, right?
Yep. All right.
So we do have a giveaway.
We do have a giveaway.
It's
What's going on this weekend thing.
So, what deck got a lot of tools in War of the Spark?
That would be Grizzlebrand Neoform combo.
I said a lot of tools, not one tool.
That would be Pitch Blue.
It got one tool.
Yeah, it unlocked the deck.
It made the deck.
Now let's say the actual answer. Blue-white control.
Actually, no. Pitch Blue got 2 cards. Blast Zone.
Yeah. See?
Dredge.
Dredge got a new tool in Blast Zone.
Yeah, Blast Zone is flexible. But yeah, Blue-white control got Teferi on 3. That
Do you know the name of that card?
Time Reveler.
There you go.
Teferi Time Reveler, which I think people just jam way too many copies of.
I agree. I have 1 in my main deck, 1 in my sideboard.
Yeah, it's because.
I think that card's a medium.
I'll go on a tangent after we do this game.
It's probably a good idea.
Narset, Praetor Avails. That card's insane.
Praetor Avails?
Praetor Avails.
It's Parter Avails.
Parter Avails.
She is not a Phyrexian.
Okay. 3 mana Narset. That's insane.
There you go.
Dova's Veto.
That is true.
And that's it for more of the Spark, right?
I also got Blast Zone.
We already mentioned that.
Some people play Ashiok Dream Render.
Oh, yeah, that card. Yeah, that's also. Yeah, there's so many cards.
You know what card it didn't get from War of the Spark?
Counterspell.
Well, it would have gotten them on Horizons. I was talking about Celestial Colonnade.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That card's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
So long that some of you might have all your copies already, but some of you might not. And if you were looking for your 4th Celestial Colonnade, boy, do we have an opportunity for you.
So, also, big ol' Sweeney, you can check your points by doing this thing, ! Points. If you need points, you can earn points by following. That gets you 50. Subscribing gets you 500. 1 point for every bit you cheered. So if you cheered 239 bits, you get 239 points.
That's a very specific number.
It's the number I always use. And you get 5 points for every 10 minutes you watch, but 10 points if you're a subscriber.
That is correct. Now, what we mean by points is that's how the giveaway works. You get points via that way, and you can purchase a ticket for the giveaway for 25 points.
Yeah, by doing this.
By doing exclamation point enter plus a number, right?
Yeah, you can do this.
So exclamation point 13 if you would like 13 ticket. Does it only show it to you when you do that?
No.
So shouldn't we see it then?
What?
Or does it not show up on our?
Oh no, it doesn't show up on here.
Okay, just doesn't show up on our view. It shows up there.
Yeah.
There's no limit on the number of ticks per person. So if you would like to buy 879 tickets,
you can.
Go ahead, do so. I believe in you.
You really want that colonnade?
Yes. This is going to end Tuesday, June 11th. This is upcoming Tuesday. After the Tuesday Night Modern stream, they're going to choose a winner. And like I said, to get more information, you can do exclamation point giveaways, exclamation point points to see how many points you have, exclamation point enter to plus a number to actually enter the number.
You do need to put a space between enter
Yes,
and
exclamation point enter space number.
So
now,
yeah, the tangent I have with Teferi Time Reveler.
Okay, go
People
ahead.
just want to jam that card.
They like Teferi.
Yeah, control players just want to jam that card because one matchup control players, most control players in my experience that don't want to lose is the mirror for some odd
yeah,
reason.
no.
They just put all these cards like, yeah, I can't lose a mirror, but like you just want to lose to every other matchup.
Yep. Wooded Mesa. What about Kaya's Guile and Mardu Pyro? Card's fine.
Smarter people than me will figure it out. It's flexible, which is nice.
Yeah, that's the big. People are gonna want to jam in their main deck. I don't think that's something you want to do. I think it is a medium sideboard card for like 5 different decks, and I think that's why you're probably gonna play like 1 or 2 of it in your sideboard.
Yeah, I don't mind one main. It's just like flexible enough.
It's fine. It does everything it does badly.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Like having a lot of, all the options are fine. Like I'm not saying they're great. I'm just saying they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
So and most time when we see cards with fine options, like they just like work their way up into modern.
Yeah, I'm sure
it's playable.
It will probably see slightly more play in white-black decks than Blessed Alliance saw or sees in white decks.
Hey, don't talk smack about Blessed Alliance.
I'm not talking smack about
Mark
Blessed.
loves that card.
Mark loves that card. I love that card. I just kind of feel like it's
so wait, no,
medium.
Joey, he actually can't get Forest with Farseek.
That is true. You cannot get basic Forest with Farseek. You can only get a Plains, Mountain, Swamp, or Island.
Yeah.
There you go. He figured it out.
Like, I know it's like actually just a benefit. Like it seems so weird.
No, and this deck is kind of a downside. Like unless you're going for the Valakut Titan plan, which maybe he is, you'd rather have the mountains in your deck.
I mean, deck runs like 13 mountains, so like it's typically a non-issue.
I mean, yeah, but he's got 3 in play. Like, sometimes you just have those games where you just draw all of your things. Oh, so we have a knight. We're fetching with the knight. No, we're fetching with the Wooded Foothills.
Yep.
We're not fetching with the knight yet.
We should tap this Noble Hierarch.
I'm sure we will at some point. Another reliquary is just big.
It's just a 3/3 right now.
Just a big thing. I don't think there's really a land that Mark can get that stops, that disrupts Joe. I guess you could get Ghost Quarter.
Can we
if you
tap
wanted
this
to?
Noble?
Yeah, let's please tap this Noble. We do not have an Immortal Sun in play. That'd be gross if we had an Immortal Sun in play.
Oh yeah, Narcissus plus Teferi's puzzle box. How do you feel about that?
I want to play it because it's cool.
Is it good, though?
I don't know if it's really that good.
Yeah.
The thing about it is there are some decks that it'll be really good against. Like, is it Phoenix or dirtily mid-range decks like Jund? The problem with it is it doesn't really do anything against big man decks. It's great against Tron, too, if you can assemble that. There are some, but any deck that has an instant speed way to remove it, they just don't care. Like, they'll just draw. Like, you'll have your Narset, you'll have your puzzle box, and at some point they'll just probably like say, "Oh, I draw for turn, puzzle box trigger in the stack, kill your box or kill your Narset." Like if you have Assassin's Trophy or if you have thing. What are we doing?
He's responding to Soccer Tribe Elder with Knight to get it to kill basic force fetch. And then he's going to cast this Avid Mind Sensor in his hand.
Oh, does he have Avid Mind Sensor? Yeah. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I mean,
if you also play Nutaveri, then yeah, that's a lock. But that's a 3-card lock, where all the cards themselves are like good, but also kind of slow and dirtily. You could also play like the Nutaveri Knowledge Pool, like that's a lock. Hey, maybe you play all 4 cards, and you just play Blue Eye Prison. I don't hate it.
So what? Knowledge Pool, Puzzle Box.
Teferi and Narset.
Yeah, the 3-mana ones, right?
Yes. You're not playing Narset Transcendent or Teferi Mage of Zalfir, or you could. You're not playing Teferi Temporal Archmage because you can't. It's not legal.
Well, we filled the fine with Steve.
That is unfortunate. Is that Engineer Explosives?
Yep.
in Joe's hand. Or no, that was what we were finding off Aven Mind Sensor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Jerry T was playing on Versus Live. It looked fine when he was playing against Is Phoenix, and then he drew 2 copies of it versus humans and died.
What, Puzzle Box?
Yeah. And so it's like any clunky card in Modern. I think it's probably worse than playing like a Jace the Mind Sculptor, because if you have Puzzle Box...
Yeah, Jason's good on its own.
Yeah.
I mean, so is Narset, but like Puzzle Box isn't.
Yeah, no, yeah, like that's the card. Like, you don't want to just play Puzzle Box, and like Puzzle Box by itself doesn't do anything. And I don't want to play, like if I was playing that, I wouldn't play more than 1. And you don't really have a good way to like find it. What do you mean by the half of the field that isn't trying to kill you by turn 4? Easily 75% of the field wants to kill you by turn 4.
You're not wrong. All right, so we do have a prime time in Joe's hand.
Yeah, and the Aven Mind Sense here is really key in stopping that, whatchamacallit?
Prime
The Secure Tribe Elder. I'm sorry, I keep blanking on names today. Because now he would have had 6 mana this turn. He would have been able to prime time.
So I think Mark is debating if he wants to hold up Knight to get Ghost Quarter.
What's that white card in his hand?
Path.
Path Exile. I'm so excited for Signature Spellbook Gideon. I want those paths so bad.
You do?
Those paths are beautiful.
I don't know. I forget what they look like.
Can you pull up Signature Spellbook Gideon Path to Exile? I just want everyone to see this art. It's one of my favorite arts they've made recently. Not everyone's gonna like it. It's not for everyone, but I think it's great. It's like Gideon. I think he's like fighting Bells and Lock. Although my second favorite path art is the one that Mark has in his hand. It was my first favorite. The dual deck Venser versus Koth. The Rip is also great. I wouldn't buy foils, so I would like the Signature Spellbook foils are so hard to find because you only get like one of the cards is randomly foil.
Yep.
The Rip is also beautiful, and if I can get my hands on those, I will play those as well.
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. So I think Mark's just like deciding if he wants to hold up Knight or like spend mana, like sack a land, and play the BB in his hand.
If it doesn't change the clock, I would rather just attack with the Knight. If there was some like disruptive thing he could find off of Bloodbraid Elf, like I don't know, like a second Aven Mind Sensor. He just has another Knight. So how big are these Knights? These Knights are 5/5s?
Yep.
So we just hit for 10. So we're just threatening lethal. So right now Joe needs answer to Aven Mind Sensor plus land 6 and 7 to Scapeshift.
So
we needed like the Anger of the Gods didn't even do it.
So we can prime time here and hope. So we can
Prime time and hope to hit double mountain.
Yeah, I mean that's his best bet.
So yeah, we prime time, hope to find double mountain. But that's not even going to save him because of the Path Exile in his hand.
Yeah.
Yep, I mean, he can search, so he's... Nope.
Yeah, that's good.
And nope. Double Scapeshift, Anger of the Gods, and I think Sakura Tribe Elder.
Yeah.
That's not what you wanted to see. Can't get any of those cards. We're going to die. We get to shuffle them away. That's the good part. But no, he can't even block out of this.
And even if Mark's past him, Valka wouldn't trigger.
That is true.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, Aven Mind Sensor. Punishing searching library since
1989.
whenever it was printed. It's not 1989. It's a feature site. That's like, what, 2002? 2001? But yeah, no. So honestly, if I'm Mark, I wouldn't even path it. Because you have lethal just by attacking. But yeah, he's going to path it. Joe's going to